Hey everybody, God has me doing another video today. Um, the video is Jill Scott Golden, and I'm just gonna get into prayer. So God bless this video. Have everybody feel the Holy Spirit, the Holy Fire, the Holy Ghost, and the Holy Trinity, as well as me. Have everybody feel peace, tranquility, um, serenity, confirmation, revelation, realization, no confusion or anxiety, depression, as well as me. Have it be all of you, Lord, when I speak. Every witch or warlock, devil, demon, monitoring spirit, masquerade spirit that try to come in this video and cause any type of problems or try not make sure that doesn't be sent to the right people, I bind y'all up and cast you down to the abyss to burn. Every tactic that you use, everything, I cancel in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Oh, I feel that. Alright, so I'm ready to get started now. And I hope y'all are ready to listen. So, hello to the new subscribers and the old. And let's get started. So I'm starting off with Golden. This is Jill Scott Golden. So, okay. Hey, oh, hey. No. Hey, oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on. Before I get into this song is off of the movie Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah and Queen Latifah. So I'm gonna get into this, and yeah. So all right. So okay, back to it. So hey, oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. All right. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car. Wherever I choose to go, it will take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. So, um, she just keeps on with that for a little while. Then it goes to this again. I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, grooving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life like it's golden. I'm living my life like it's golden. I'm living my life like it's golden, you know. And then she says, I'm holding on to my freedom. Can't take it from me. I was born into it. It comes naturally. I'm strumming my own freedom, playing the goal, playing the God in me, representing His glory. Hope He's proud of me. I'm living my life like it's golden. I'm living my life like it's golden. I'm living my life like it's golden. So she just keeps on with that. And then, so, yeah. So let's break this down of this whole movie, song, everything. So let me get on to Beauty Shop and everybody that is on there that is playing whom. So if y'all know this movie, it was based off of the Barbershop movie. So, but it was made to this beautiful movie. Love this movie. I have always watched this movie when I was younger. Um, so yeah. So here we are. So we got Queen Latifah playing Gina. And we got Alicia Silverstone playing Lynn. Paige Hurd playing Vanessa. Kevin Bacon playing George. All right, Bryce Wilson playing James. Andy McDowell playing Terry. Adele Givens playing DJ Helen. Laura Hayes, Paulette, and Dejman, I hope I'm saying that right. Playing Joe. Got Golden Brooks playing Chanel. We got Keisha Knight playing Darnell. Sherry Shepard playing Ida. Uh, Little JJ playing Willie. Alfred Woodard playing Miss Josephine. I mean, we got a lot on here. Cheryl Underwood playing Catfish Rita. Lisa Ray. Uh, there's a lot of people on here. Okay, so let's get into that. So, as we start off with Gina is a woman that is a widow. And she stays in the house with her mother-in-law and her mother-in-law's daughter, which is her, basically, her daughter's younger than her deceased husband. So um she's staying with her, and then Gina has a daughter, which is um Paige Hurd. But and Gina has a, I'm saying Paige Hurd, but Gina, Vanessa, and Paulette and Darnell are staying together. Okay. So with that being said, again, I'll say Queen Latifah is staying with her mother-in-law and her mother-in-law's daughter, which is Gina's uh sister-in-law, and yeah, Paige, which is her daughter. So named Vanessa on here. Um, so again, so Gina, she works at the salon, the high-end salon with George, right? George is Caucasian, Gina is African American, and so she is working there. But at times, Gina feels like she is getting like disrespected because she was the only black girl that was working there at the time. But the thing is, Lynn, which is Gina's friend, she's white, and she didn't get treated right at all. you know, so they both was in the same boat, but not the same boat. That makes any sense? Like, of course, Gina's gonna stick out like a sore thumb if she's with all white people and she's a black woman, and then Lynn being if she was with all black women, and she's only white girl, as you see later in the movie, that's how it went. But yeah, so it flipped, it went around, it all came the same, kind of thing. But Lynn, she was only like George, the boss there. He only had Lynn. I'm sorry y'all for like the lighting. This lighting be like, ugh. Anyway. So Lynn on there, she was the shampoo girl at George Salon, and Gina was the actual salon lady, the stylist. The thing is, right? Lynn had license too, but George just wanted to keep her there for whatever reason that was. And I feel like he didn't want to see potential in her. He didn't want to see potential in women too. I just think he had a problem with women, like, as well, I felt. And he came off very like feminine as it was, like he was masking as a masculine man, but he had ways of a feminine woman, like kind of traits, like this disgust, like this competition, which I just thought it was just crazy because this is your whole business. Like, ain't nobody trying to compete. Like, like this is your whole business. And the thing is with Gina, he didn't like that Gina was getting like Joanne, he was getting Terry and other people coming to her for to get their hair done. People were paying good money, and also they were just giving her a lot of compliments, and he didn't like that. He wanted her to hate herself. And then when Lynn always asked to be doing so, like, stylish like hairstyles, he was like no. So the thing is, Gina, she she has her daughter Vanessa into school right now. A very expensive school. And the school is like performing arts, which causes her child to have a type of creative side of herself. Her child is a pianist, and her deceased father was a pianist, so she inherited that. Just straight up, just she inherited like artistic ways, yes, because Gina had a good hand on styling someone hair, and her deceased husband, which is Vanessa's father, that's deceased, he had great, he was on good on his hands as well with being a pianist. So Paulette and Darnell, right? Darnell is Paulette's daughter, which is again Gina's, Paulette is Gina's mother-in-law. So Paulette and Darnell has a very interesting like dynamic, because Darnell she chases for money. That's all she does. She chases for money for every man that can give her money. Um, it doesn't matter. She's young, she's lazy, and she just got this mentality that men supposed to take care of her, and she don't want to do nothing with her life. She gets stuff done, but from men doing stuff for him. It seemed like how the movie was going, she was giving up her body to get things, and stressing her mother out highly, and stressing her sister-in-law out, which was Gina. And so Paulette and Darnell, like I said, very interesting dynamic. So Gina is working there, and she's tired of George treating her like she's some type of slave and stuff like that. And I see how Gina and Lynn, they both have dreams, and they both seem like loyal people. And so what happened was, also too, Gina has this hair, um this hair product that really helps out women's hair, that goes through certain stages, which it's breaking, thinning, or short, whatever that might be, lackluster. Like, it has that in this product that she made particularly from herself, nothing that was used from George's salon, and George doesn't like that as well. So what happened was, Gina ended up allowing Lynn, which was the shampoo girl, to do one of Gina's clients' hair, because she had stuff to do, and she told her, said, "Do it. I know you can, and I know you will do well." So when George found out that Lynn was doing Gina's hair, George was angry, thought that Gina was acting like it was her salon and stuff like that. And two, it got to a point where Gina was just like, you know what? I'm going to quit. So she did. And he told her some bad things and told her that she would never succeed. And she's like, yeah, I will. I will say this too with this movie. It does have some cursing, a little explicit stuff. And I was kind of looking at God like, you sure? And he's like, yeah. And I know God is not a box kind of God. I had to do some songs that were different, and I had to do clean versions and stuff like that. So go watch the show, movie of your discretion. But I'm kind of tired, y'all. But anyway, your discretion. But yeah, yeah. But majority of it was very, 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 very prophetic on how things were going. So Gina decided to go ahead and try to get herself a business. So she was looking at how much money, what area, how much she would have to pay for the business, how much money would give like a loan to her. And it was this lady there that had like really messed up looking hair, right? Her hair was just terrible. And Gina was like, "Let me do your hair." Like, at this point, because the lady act like she didn't even want to work with her. She didn't even want to work with her, like. And the thing is, Gina was so observant. She looked and seen where the lady was looking at, and she was looking at a very nice looking man with dark hair. And she realized, like, oh my goodness, she likes this guy, but the way she looks is not going to make him look at her, you know? So, it's very dull. Like, she didn't want to do nothing with herself, like, very bland, you know? So, Gina ended up going into the bathroom right after the lady went to the bathroom. Um, and the lady's name on there is Miss Struggs. And so when she went in there, Miss Struggs already used the bathroom. She comes out thinking like Gina was gonna do something to her because she didn't give her no type of loan at the time. But after she did her hair, made her feel alive as a woman, as a person, she realized she's like, this girl deserves this. So she said, you can have it. So Gina's thinking to herself, she's gonna get this, 100,000, type of place, like something like George kind of building, like something expensive and big and wide and amazing. When really no, she ended up getting something very low. I think like 30K, like really wasn't no money at all. So it was in the bad neighborhood. She gets up in there, and Paulette said it looks like a 70s place. Like, it looked like someone just like throw it up, spit it out, whatever. It just looked disgusting. And so at this point, she's just like thinking to herself, like, this is not going to go too well now. So at this point, she decides to fix it up, because even Paulette told Gina, said, hey, this is a blessing. The fact that you even got this place, let's do something with it. So they turned on some music, got the jamming, and got things done. After it was all said and done, now it's time to get, the stylist. So she gets the stylist, right? And hold on, y'all. So here she goes. So now the stylist right here is, she got Mercedes. She has let me see. So she has Mercedes, and then she has Chanel. Then she has Ida, and then she has Miss Josephine, and then it was another lady on here, but I cannot find her. And I don't know where she went. I don't know where she went. Okay. But yeah, she had them. And two of the ladies, like one lady that was with Mercedes, she had like the worst attitude, right? And she was just like downing the whole place, like downing everything about it, like making it seem like it was like the worst place to work at, because it was a ladies' building before Gina's, but she couldn't, she must have upscaled, or she downscaled and basically couldn't pay for it. I don't know. All I know is that um Gina wasn't an older woman. She was, young in age to be having some type of business like that. And so um that lady had that business for some time, probably since the 70s, so before Gina was able to have her building, her area and everything like that. So here we are. So she's like, Mercedes is just being mean, rude, antagonizing, and just making like it more than it need to be. And Gina was just like, hey, like, do y'all want to be here or what? Like, and Chanel and Miss Josephine very much had her back, and it just went really well. And later, everything just went well because Mercedes and the girl that was with her, they end up leaving because they found out that Gina's friend that used to work with her at the George salon, Lynn, she was working there. Lynn is, again, a Caucasian woman working around black women in the hood. So with that being said, yeah, just like how Gina was working in like middle class, high class area, and she's a black woman. So now Lynn is going to feel this in a different way. Besides already feeling like she wasn't qualified, as George is having her as the shampoo girl. Now she's going to actually see how it feels to be the only white person in an area like that. So yeah. So she was getting a lot of, slick remarks from Chanel here and there. Sometimes Ida, which was another hairstylist. And it was just like that back and forth, rude commentary in there. But Lynn, she was sticking it through. But anyway, so as Gina had got the business, she was still dealing with money here and there. So Denise came in there and Rochelle came in there. And Denise and Rochelle, they used to go to the business where it used to be the before Gina. And Rochelle didn't know she should mess around and let Gina do her hair because she don't know her. But Gina was like, I will do it for free, honey, because, like, I really want you to come here because it's worth it. And after Rochelle got her hair done, she came back again, okay? And so, after that's all said and done, we're seeing how little Willie on here, he's a young boy, crushing on every woman that has a body that he likes. He's very mannish. Just very, very, very nasty. Just very, very, very hot in the pants. And make a lot of women uncomfortable as you were watching the movie. Most of them like dusted off, but Queen Latifah was the most one that got irritated. Little Willie is a boy around the area that sells candy, and his dad works at a pawn shop, I believe. And little Willie, as you learn more into the show, he was her destiny helper. He's young. He got his little ways about him, but he was her destiny helper. So, as Gina just got this shop, it's a Caucasian man, and he goes around the area with the suit on, and he comes to Gina always asking for her to get this done or that done, or he's basically like a health inspector, and he was basically going to always give her like tickets that are very expensive. And little JJ was always the one, Willie, I mean to say on there, little JJ is the, but Willie, he was always the one that was always watching around the area because he know the area, right? So Darnell, right? Um, as everything been going and stuff like that, and everybody has fixed up. Darnell, Paulette, and everybody has helped out to fix up the business. It was still this area that had all this wiring all messed up, and the man here, Joe, he actually lives up the building, and he was telling her because he was going to help fix it, but he already I think fixed something else, but I think he almost fixed something else, yeah, something like that. But Gina did not want him to fix that because it was so expensive. But Joe was like, I insist for you to start getting this done. But she didn't want to. So with that being said, um, you will see over time how things should have went the way Joe was saying it should be. Ida on here, which is Gina's stylist, her Gina's you know employee. She is pregnant. She's married and everything. So the catfish Rita, she always brings food around the place for ladies and men to eat. And she used to go to the business all the time with this food truck, little portable food truck that goes into businesses and people will eat. And let me see where I was at. And DJ Helen is the lady that everybody listens to on the radio while they're doing someone's hair, driving to a place, whatever that might be. But anyway, so here we are. Oh, and Vanessa, she likes style besides just like music. She likes like the fashion and everything. So when Gina was taking her daughter Vanessa to school, she was trying to tell her, Vanessa was trying to tell Gina, like, hey, I got this style that I want to do that everybody's doing. It looks like Alicia Keys and it's cute. But Gina was like, no, I want you to look like how you're supposed to look at this, private school. So she ended up getting to the school building and she see the kids over there and they had the same kind of hat, same kind of style. And she was like, I told you. And she was like, well, you know what? You were right. My bad. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, y'all. I just remembered something I'm supposed to have been doing today. I was so busy doing other stuff. Oh no, y'all. I was so busy today. Man, I knew I missed something. Alright, well, I'll just do it another day. Anyway, so I'm looking at that, looking at that, looking at it. Alright, so, um, okay. Alright, let me see where I'm supposed to be at. Alright. So, let me make sure I'm getting this all done. Hold on, y'all. So, okay, y'all, as I'm looking at everything here, also, okay. So, when Joe came over to fix, supposed to be fixing up on the lamps and not lamps, the cords that was at the ceiling, the, electricity and everything like that. Um, since, around that time, she was hearing a lot of music at the time, Gina, at night, and she was like, oh, whoever is playing that music, like, oh my goodness. So finds out it was Joe, playing the music. So he know how to play music, and with his hands, pianolist again. So, which was her deceased husband, which was Vanessa's deceased father. So and how she found out was she was telling Joe, like, oh, hopefully whenever you can get this done, I can stop hearing this person. And he was like, I'll try to be quieter. So, basically, and, Vanessa was just like, man, I want you to help me out with music because I have a recital, stuff like that. She got stuff to do. And he was like, yeah. And, so that what it was. Sorry, I'll be just doing my hair on. But yeah, anyways, that's what it was. So so here we are. So let me break all of this down. So I'm taking my freedom, putting it off the shelf. Now this is Jill Scott's lyrics. So I'm breaking this down. So I'm taking my freedom, putting it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it around my neck. Okay. So what's going on right now, right? So I decided to put gold on and gold earrings. So I'm taking my freedom. So I'm taking whatever that the devil has taken away from me for years, weeks, months, a decade, anything in my generational background, yeah, I'm taking everything back. And then she says, putting it on the shelf, like, hello, it's here. I got here, it's right here. Not even in a cocky way. I worked hard for this. Putting it on my chain, like this is a part of my body. This is part of me. Okay, wearing around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go. I'm taking everything with me. This is freedom from the time I get up, from the time I go to bed. It will take me far. Y'all are going to be free soon from whatever the devil has been causing you to be bound. That's what God is saying. Freedom is your portion in this year. Okay, I'm about to break it down on why I say that, right? So, if you have been bound to be, you have a business, you have a book, you wrote a book, but it's not getting any type of attention. You put it on Amazon or you put it somewhere and it's not going anywhere. You're trying to advertise your business for being a hairstylist, or maybe you're trying to do hair at home. Maybe you're trying to go to school in the past to be a hairstylist and it didn't go well. Maybe you try to do anything with nails, because in salons they do hair, nails, they do everything. Plucking eyebrows, plucking genital area, whatever you were supposed to be doing, like with your hands, with your body, with your time, when it comes to articulate things and things that causes you to be an entrepreneur as well, you are going to feel and see the freedom. Okay, you're going to be actually free to do whatever. Right now, you feel very like you are in a dungeon. You're in the ground. You're literally like kicked out of Earth, kind of thing. You're kicked out of Earth. You're in a different planet. How much the devil has got you out of course you feel. God is saying this is all for purpose. A lot of y'all are being highly tested and don't even know it. It's a testing that's being done. I even think I talked about this before, but it's a gold. You are in your golden hour, and like you are basically being pressed and smoothed out like gold, like a golden plate. You are in your golden hour. So you're not going to feel like you're in a good feeling. You're not going to feel comfortable in that state. You're not going to feel comfortable at that job. You're not going to feel comfortable with these people. You're not going to be comfortable with nothing until you get where you need to go. Because that's how it feels when you're getting tested, and that's how it feels when you are getting somewhere. And that's what's happening. You're almost there, but you do not feel like it because of the way it feels and how continually it's been going. Excuse me, y'all. But God is saying, wear this freedom. When it comes, wear it. And some of y'all don't even know that you are free. This is confirmation. You are free. Okay? Something is coming down the way to you. And it's coming fast. It looks like something is being thrown to you. And it looks like something is being like dropped off to you like a delivery. And it also feels like it's something just being dropped from like the heavens, like from the air, and it's just going to hit you. Like it ain't going to hurt. Just going to be a little like, ooh, a little fake glass hitting your head kind of thing. Like you're going to know something hit you, but you don't feel nothing. That's basically what's going on. Like something is coming to you, and it's coming to you very quickly because you are free. And some of you will be free. Like quickly. After this video, you declare over this, and you believe and have faith. Yeah, this is just the truth. Something is coming to you. You are free. Some of y'all going to finally get that do cars so you can go to that job. So you can go to that city or state. You're like, man, I don't have a car. I don't have this. I don't have... God's like, yeah, I'm going to give you it. I'm going to give you an apartment. I'm going to give you new keys to your house, new keys to this apartment. You've been dealing with stuff. Can't pay your bills for your apartment. Keep going check by check. You're going to be able to pay for that. Whatever that is. Wear it. It is yours. It wasn't never the devil's to keep anyway. To even think he can even grab, honey. Okay, what? Listen, this is yours. And she said, I'm putting it on my in my car. Wherever I choose to go, it will take me far. Okay, you have the choice. The ball is in your court in this season. It is not the devil's choice, not the devil, whatever. This is your choice. Whatever path God tells you to go, you can do this, and it actually will succeed this time. So like I said, you did school before, it didn't succeed. You moved before and you had to go back home, it did not go well. Right? And I'm speaking to somebody, I feel that. I feel like somebody have went out of their mother's house, family house, living with friends, went to a city or state, didn't go too well, and you had to come back home because you couldn't pay the bills, because how people were acting, what was going on. You know, you couldn't find a job you didn't like, wasn't going well, you couldn't pay for bills, food was expensive, whatever that was, you had to come back home. Things were not going well. You try to go to school, things did not go well, you had to come back home. Something happened with that, and God is saying that this time will not happen again. Do it again. This is your freedom. It was something that was keeping you bound. First of all, most of this stuff is always generational. So if you see a witch or warlock or somebody demonic or any type of thing the devil is doing to you to get you to never have something, it's always generational before it's something that it's always like right here. Now sometimes it is something that you have done. It depends on whatever conversation you have with the God, with the Lord Almighty and with God. But the thing is, if you had did stuff in your life, um God will let you know, and God will let you know if it was generational. And most of y'all that's watching this was generational. Did you do some things in your life that God did not like? God was like, what the heck? You know, kind of thing, like, hey, you know, well, hey, do not do this again. Hey, like, you know, and so that, you know, with that being said, because this will stop you from getting here. Now, I don't think I will say what the hey or what the heck, but he will most definitely say, like, stop here. You know, hey, like, don't do that more. Because I'm telling you right now, some of y'all are going to get to this path in your life. It's because of your obedience and not your continual disobedience or continual letting the devil play with you, whatever that might be. Some of y'all need to get on to this path of obedience. Some of y'all stop and then you continue, stop and continue. And God cannot, he's like, hey, little girl, little boy, I cannot get here with you to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get on your obedience type of lifestyle, because this is how you're going to do it. You know? All right. So, all right. Because you're telling yourself what the heck is going on. And God's like, what the heck is going on with you? Because I already told you this is yours. God's like, hey, I already told you that this is supposed to be yours. You're telling yourself, like, what's going on? God's like, this is yours. I have given this to you. I love the part when she said right here, um, I'm holding on to my freedom. Can't take it from me. I was born into it. Comes naturally. God has given this to you since beginning of time. Like, this is yours. No fear should be in this type of promise that is given to you. You have to go in bold type of walking. When she said right here, I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, grooving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. This is new you. This is going to be a new you. You can't go with all that fear. You can't go, that's last season stuff, honey. Okay? You cannot go with fear. Fear should never be your portion right now. You should go with this boldness. This is where you're at right now. You should walk with boldness. You got the armor of God on you. All right, you've been praying, you've been fasting, you've been petitioning, you have been allowing God to show you your goods and bads, other people. Hey, and in this season 2, as you watch the movie, Joanne, she did have her back, you know, she did have Gina back. She always told her that, you know, she loved her, you know, hairstyles and her products and everything like that. And Joanne told her, said, hey, I want to, when she come to her salon, Joanne came to Gina's salon, she told her that she was going to give her an opportunity that was mighty, and that basically was going to help get, catapult her business to, where it needs to be, instead of being the way it's going, which is still, trying to scrap money here and there because she just started the business. All right. And she still had to pay her, you know, uh, her employees. So here we are. So she ends up, actually, getting this opportunity. Joanne comes back and tells her that then CoverGirl wanted to work with her hair, um, stuff, which they call it hair crack because it was just so good and so addicting, to the hair and to you because you like the way it looks, whatever. Um, so she tells her that, and all of a sudden, Joanne comes to the store after after some time, and she ended up taking it back, right? Because James is this new guy that comes in here. He's African American and he is a truck worker. And since he's a truck worker, um, he was um, he was a truck worker that was working at a job that was basically treating him like nothing neat as well. And um he wanted to get something new. He used to work as a hairstylist, but not no more. And James is straight up eye candy, nice looking guy. So the ladies found him very attractive outside the business and inside the business. So Gina said, "Ding, ding, 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 light bulb. Yeah, you're coming into this job. You're working here." Because not only you good with your hair, because she liked his hair, that's why she asked James, like, "Who did your hair?" He's like, "Me." So with that being said, not only you're a good hairstylist, but you are very attractive. So he goes in there, these ladies with no hair, very bald, ladies with hair, ladies, all kind, was coming up there asking for him to do their hair. And so with that being said, Lynn was like, "Oh, he's really beautiful." Like as every other lady was saying that was African American. And they didn't like her still at the time because Lynn had that um quote unquote Caucasian look that doesn't look like a urban girl. I'll say it like that. So with that being said, everything was cool. She was really like, um, cool with him. He was really nice. But if you could tell out of the movie, he liked girls that was not all up on his armpit. He liked girls like Lynn that was just sitting there chilling. Like, "Oh, you're attractive, but I'm gonna work and I'm gonna do me." And that's you could tell that's over time. You could tell that was what he was more on because them girls were desperate. Um, that's just the truth. They were. So with that being said, as you watch the show, the movie, my mom always say show, but I meant to say movie. Yeah. And again, Willie, which was the little boy that was also not only crushing on Gina, the boss of the beauty shop, he was crushing on her daughter Vanessa. And Vanessa is a totally different woman. She is a little girl with spice. She is into music that is very like 1800 1700 type of music, and he is not. He's into like, jiggle your booty kind of music, and it's just not cute, So, and she's not like that. So, with that being said, um, she had a respect for him, like not in the sense of like disrespect because of how he been helping out her mom. Because it's always this help inspector guy, always coming around trying to get her caught up. But the thing is about this situation, and the thing is about James that ended up being a hairstylist there. He used to be in prison, and the thing is, he used to be in prison, and when he got in prison, it messed up everything when he got out. So with that being said, it was a reason because James didn't want to work at that job anymore. They were treating him like he was nothing, and then plus Gina wasn't getting that much play in her business because she was new in that area. So it all worked together with that, you know, for so many things. It gave, some spice to the place. You got a male working for women that can do women hair and men hair, and then you got the women doing women's hair, anybody's hair, so which was really good. So, anyways, um, let's get back into um where I was at. So, that's how I was saying on this song. Things are going to fall into place like never before, and your destiny helper is going to be someone that you wouldn't even expect. Could be a child, could be a person that just got out of jail, could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Could be literally that. Some of y'all, it could be your coworker that that you're at right now, and it could be the new person that you will meet at a job. This is the thing. Things are going to be just going a certain way. Even on the music video, it shows about love, people getting engaged. On the music video, Jill Scott, just life, just like if you watch the song, everything is going well. Everything is going swell, and people are living their lives. So I just want to get more into this. Grooving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. So it's something inside of you that has not been released because of this depression that you've been under, this uncertainty if things are going to go the way you have been seeing it in your dreams and visions, and what you've been hearing from prophetic voices. It can be anybody, anything you've been hearing, feeling, seeing. You want to see if it's actually going to unfold. Healing, whatever that it is to the body, whatever that's been going on with you, you want to see if that's going to happen. And God is saying that you will see it. I'm sorry. Ooh. Mm, mm. Anyway, I'm hiccuping over the place. I'm strumming my own freedom, playing the God in me, representing his glory. Hope he's proud of me. God is so proud of you. Oh my goodness. I'm not God, but the way I'm feeling like right now, like saying that, like he is so proud of y'all on here. Like he is so proud. How you've been still trying. Most people in your family lineage, when they had tasks that does stuff like this, they lost faith. People like in the 70s, 80s, you don't know, like, and some of y'all do know that some of y'all family members was doing the same stuff you try to do, and it didn't go well because they won't tell you, but some of them, they didn't allow God to take the lead. They did it. They didn't allow it. They allowed other people to tell them what they should do, who they should be around. They allowed people teasing them to say that who they shouldn't be friends with, who they shouldn't this or that, and they judged certain people that supposed to have been helping them. It's a lot of stuff that was going on. God is saying, be humbled in this hour. The very person that you don't expect to be your destiny helper, to be your helper, to catapult you to where you need to go to, is the very person that is going to help you. So be nice to angels. Has said, hold on, be nice to people because that could be an angel. Um, so angel, um, be nice to people. Hold on, could be an angel. Okay, all right. It says Hebrews 13:2. So Hebrews chapter 13 verse 2. Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers. By far so doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. Okay, some of y'all are going to get a lot of help in this season, but you need to allow God to let you do that. You need to allow God to let you do that. Some of y'all will not be staying with people anymore. Y'all will not be homeless no more. You will not be going job to job anymore. You will not be in situations no more. Little is on Gina know later on as Vanessa. As soon as Vanessa met Joe, which was the maintenance guy, she already liked him. She's like, I like that guy. And he ended up dating her later. So with that being said, we will be getting on that over time, but he was dating her. So, because not only that, she liked him too. Okay? Somebody's spouse's name is Chris. Um, you know, somebody's spouse's name is Chris. Somebody's name on here is Chris. Somebody's last name is Wilson. So, I don't know if you know the person or not. Your spouse's name could be Chris. You could have just met this spouse of yours, this kingdom spouse of yours, and his name is Chris. All I know is Chris. I don't know if you've been seeing the name Chris. So I'm just gonna look up this up biblically, biblical meaning, and it's see what that means. Chris. All right, biblical meaning. Chris or Christopher, or I'm trying to see myself, and y'all can do the same. But yeah, 'cause it means anointed. Okay. All right. It means anointed. So, mm, so I don't know. Some of y'all gonna be meeting men that are very anointed in gifts, very anointed. You are very anointed, whatever that might be. And then Wilson in the Bible, Wilson biblical meaning. Um, let's see if it's anything like that. Because sometimes it's names for this. When you see like actual people's name, I don't see nothing on that one. And I wanted to get started with the first number that I have on here because I will be getting off soon. And I'm going to go just back and forth, y'all bear with me. But anyway, it says right here 414 strong concordance. And I'm looking this up on BibleHub.com. So, BibleHub, BibleHub.com. So it says described as a degree or tolerance or, let me see, I'm sorry. My phone's working kind of slow. Tolerable, endurable, to endure. So more tolerable. Okay. So what's going on is God's going to make things more easier for you to get it done, in a sense of some of y'all don't even want to get up, eat, or take care of yourself because you're losing hope in a lot of ways. And God is saying that He's going to be helping you out in this season with those things that you cannot do for yourself. Like He's not unaware that you cannot get up. He's not unaware that you cannot do for yourself anymore. He's not unaware that He sees what is going on, right? And He's here to help you. God don't want you to just be sitting there like, oh, I just can't do it. Oh, I'm tired. Or I drink. He don't want to see you like that, and He knows what's going on. He's gonna come in and help you, honey. He's coming in and help you. Okay. So He says the lot will be more tolerable. So bearable. It's gonna be more bearable. All right. That's what it's gonna be. So it's a peace that is going to be happening to you. So as you're transitioning to this blessing, because God keeps talking to me about people on the video I just made about the world. If y'all don't mind watching that, you should. It basically talks about something very similar to what I'm talking about right now, and the thumbnail is God says do it now, right? So with that being said, a lot of y'all need to get to work now. You need to get to work. Something is coming to the children of God in this hour. Okay? A lot of children of God is going to be living their life like it is golden. Okay? If they can get to a sense of allowing God to take them there. Allowing the Lord to take them there and having faith. This faith that you have, this obedience is going to get you to where you need to go. All right? That's just it. That's where it's going to get you to. It's going to get you to where you need to go. But you need to have that inside of you. All right? All right. So, also see on 414, strong concordance means, let me just make sure I'm saying this right. I don't want to say this without saying this wrong. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to say it wrong. All right. So, let me just look. Let's say this right. Let's put this on. Terebinth. So terebinth tree, as well as called oak tree, it represents to God, and it talks about longevity, strength, symbolizing endurance and stability. In the Bible, they often associate with significant events or places serving as landmarks or sites of divine encounters. So encounters are going to be happening to you. You're like a tree that is growing. You are growing. Your basically your bones are strengthening. Your soul is strengthening. Your spirit, your heart. Even though you feel like things are breaking, when God comes in and tells you why it's all what this is all for, you'll understand, and it will really get you going, and it will make things much more bearable. Oh my. Amen to this. What? It'll make things much more bearable. Because right now you do not feel like you want to keep going. You keep seeing other people persevering and you're not. You keep seeing evil people persevering and you're not. You keep seeing things going and you're not getting anywhere. You're still stuck on square one. You still have nobody sitting there watching none of your videos that you make for prophetic videos. You still see people sitting over here, not calling you to do their hair, do their nails, whatever business that you have. You still don't see nothing changing with your bills. You don't see nothing changing with you being able to get a better job. Nobody's calling you for a job interview. Nobody's giving you any type of like the people that you need in your life to help you, they're not there. No destiny helpers. You don't see none right now. You will see them. Divine encounters will appear. God wanted me to call this thumbnail, Suddenly Your Golden Hour Will Appear. So suddenly you will see things appear, and it's going to be in strange places. So if you feel like going somewhere, and God is telling you to go somewhere, you feel it in the spirit to go to this place that that has coffee. Go to this place that go to this mall. Go to this grocery store. Go to this park. Go to this church. Go to this gas station. Honey, hey, if you feel like something is going on right now and your spirit is rumbling to go somewhere, go. God's telling you to stay somewhere. If you don't went to a grocery store, God's like making you feel like I should stay here for about 10 minutes. Then stay here for 10 minutes. God is saying in this hour, something is happening and it's going to be divine encounters that will help you get to there. It's going to step you into that. But you have to allow God to speak to you in prayer. Get on your knees and start praying and asking God, because you are at a point right now. You are on a period. You are on a period right now that you need to get stuff done, because if you don't do it, you will not be able to get to that blessing. I'm just going to keep it real. Whoever that is listening to this, take this very seriously and take this as, wow, I'm going to take this heed. I'm going to take this. Take this. Now, God is saying now, this is what I'm getting from this. You will have freedom to do what you want to do, but you can lose the effects of freedom if you don't decide to go with God and decide to do what God is telling you to do in this hour. The instructions, these divine instructions that you will be getting, that you already getting or will be getting. It's one of the two. Ain't no middle ground. Ain't no side in the little corn, little crumb on the side. No, God is saying, look, it's this or that with me right now because I want you to have this. Okay, this blessing is connected to someone else. You need to do this. Okay, this blessing is connected to more people after you. Immediately, you will see things happen as you stay having faith and doing what God is telling you to do. This is immediate change. This is immediate instruction that you will see. Oh, wow. So that's what I'm getting from this. All right. So you need to get to work with this. Okay. So, and I'm going to talk about, 4:14, and it's going to talk about something that most of y'all know, this Bible verse. Okay. So, Esther. So, 4:14, for if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your family will perish. So, you got to be obedient. Esther was obedient what she needed to do. She listened to her, I would say technically her destiny helper, which was Mordecai in a way. Your own family can be your destiny helper. Whoever that is, you will know. Some of y'all got family members you can't trust. Some of y'all got friends that that you let go. But some of y'all, the own people that's around you will be helping you. You have to allow. It can literally be your child, your family, your niece, your nephew, whoever that it is. You got to allow God to keep you in tune with what's going on. This is spiritual. Something is spiritually coming to the physical for you. All right, that's what God is saying. You are in an Esther type of mission right now. This is what's going on. And see how Queen Latifah, she did what she supposed to do. She worked at that business, right? She felt it in her spirit, start a business. It required her to do some things that she didn't feel like doing, but it got her to have more friends, which was her freaking employees. She gained more friends. She helped out her friend Lynn. She helped her friend Lynn. You understand what I'm saying? Your blessing is connected to somebody else. You have to listen. Hey, I'm speaking, when Gina decided to say, I'm done with this. You are not going to reach everybody, right, in your life. You're just not. You're not going to have everybody say, yeah, I want you at this job. Yeah, okay, guess what? Because something is better for me. Another door will open. Okay, and with that being said, some of y'all are going to be able to take people with you, and with the favor and the anointing that you have inside of you, is going to bless other people. So if she didn't do that, Lynn finally became a hairstylist. She finally became what already was written. The devil tried to take something from Lynn. Innocent Lynn tried to take something from Lynn. A hard-working Lynn. Y'all have been working your butt off at these jobs, at school, at home, helping people out, and nothing bad. Nobody remembering you. Remembering, hey, let me help her out. Nobody doing nothing. Lynn was like, hey, I see you. She lifted her up. You had Miss Josephine, which was her employee, Gina's employee, that was helping her and telling her, you are going to be phenomenal. You are going to be phenomenal. You are a phenomenal woman. So with that being said, you're going to have people that's going to pour into you if you do what you're supposed to do. You feel like you are not able to, you feel like you're running on I keep talking about E a lot lately because that's what I talk about all the time. I'm running on E when I'm tired. You feel like you're running on E, like you don't have no gas, no fuel in your body. And God is saying that the people that you're going to meet is going to pour that back into you. If you allow to listen. Listen to what God is saying to you. Have faith. You already know He done spoke that in your life. Have faith. Pour into this seed. Allow that little bit of left of seed, the little bit of left of water you got. Allow God to pour that into you as He's doing His half. You do your fleshly your fleshly ability, as God does His impossible things. But God is saying, as Lynn was also her helper, everything was going. You know what I'm saying? The very people that are against you, because in the beginning, before everybody in there became Gina's employee, it was, like I said, it was two women that were just mean and evil. But they left. Things are going to have to leave. And you're going to see stuff fall out, and you already been seeing stuff leaving in your life. If that is your peace, it's going to come back. God is trying to show you that your peace ain't with people. Your peace ain't with money. Your peace ain't with food. Your peace ain't with clothes and shoes. Your peace is with me. I'm about to take some things away and bring the right things back. That's what God is saying. Some things that you thought that was actually something to cherish was nothing really at all. God is going to be bringing stuff back to you in this season. Oh, what? Okay. So, and that's what's happening right now. You need to do what you're doing. All right. And it helped everybody out. Her obedience helped everybody out. All right. So I also wanted to look at, where was it? Okay, 985. So 985 Strongs, it says, this has security, confidence, and trust to sprout to budding. Says plants or seeds beginning to grow. God is speaking. I already said that, and I'm saying it again. God is saying the same thing. He keeps saying something is growing. You might not feel it. You might not see it, but that big old tree is about to hit you. You're literally going to be literally walking, and the tree going to hit you. I didn't even see this tree in front of me. Because that's how fast things is going to go. Soon as you sit there, little as you know, the blessing's literally like not that far away from you. You're almost there. It's much more closer than you think. You don't even realize it. Because you keep on allowing the physical to be your faith. Instead of letting the impossible God, the God of impossible things, tell you continually that something's coming. Because He does the impossible. So let that grow. knowingly or unknowingly. You see little dreams, little trickles here and there. You see prophetic voices. You're getting called to go to church to hear words, but you don't see nothing, right? You don't see nothing physically. Physically is a lie. Straight up, it's a lie. Our flesh, everything, it's a lie, okay? Your emotions, go get go get something to eat, go take a nap, go to the park, and you calm down, you start looking around, you're like, hold on a minute. I'm telling you right now, something is going on. You're letting everything that's going on your right now tell you that this is what's going to be forever. That's a lie from the devil. And do not come in covenant with that. Rebuke that spirit, rebuke that feeling, and keep moving. That's what God is saying. Something is sprouting inside of you. You are a tree in itself. And your blessings is going to hit someone else. You are a big old branch. You're going to hit someone else. And that other part of you is going to hit someone else. And that other part is just going to keep going because of your obedience and of that anointing and favor. And it's going to be some people jealous of you. You're seeing it now. And you're going to see more of it. But it's not going to stop you. That's what God is saying. If anything, when Gina was seeing those two ladies that was going to be possibly her employees, the other three ladies, they wanted more for themselves. You're going to meet people that want the same lifestyle. You keep meeting people in your past that just want to sleep around or drink, smoke, scheme to get stuff, lie, gossip. You're going to finally meet people that's going to have the same mentality as you. They want something, and they want it from God, not from witchcraft, not from this, from that, from lying to get their way up, from complaining to get their way, get some way, from finessing people and all that kind of stuff, or finessing you. They tried to do. God is saying that you're meeting people that want to work hard, and it's going to be inspiring to you to see, and it's going to be inspiring to them. You're going to literally be both pouring into each other with your confidence in the Lord, in your obedience, and your motivation from the Lord, and your self-motivation the Lord has put inside of you. Y'all both going to be helping each other. So you're going to meet people that actually want something too. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I feel like nobody wants something good in life, and it's bringing you down. And God is saying that you're going to be around people that want something too. It says security and confidence and trust. God said have confidence and trust in me in this hour. You are in your golden hour. Say that in the comments. I am in my golden hour. I am going to shine. Something's going to shine, and I'm going to see it. Everything's look very dull right now. Everything looks very black and white. But finally, you're going to see it's like a picture. You ever see pictures that they had back in the day of like black and white paintings, but it was like this like red balloon or orange balloon or something orange? That's basically what you're going to see. Something's going to stick out to you. Okay? And you're going to stick out to somebody. Your destiny helper is like, that person looks different. And they feel different. Their voice, their the way they vibe, everything is different. I never met someone like you. I want to stick around you. And I want to stick around you not to take from you, but I want to stick around you to put something in you, make you see something and help you. Okay? That's what it is. And the very thing, as they're helping you, they're helping themselves. And God's going to bless everybody in it. But it comes with you. But it comes from you. Okay? And you're going to get your flowers. You have not had, I know God is not saying like, have people be glorified and act like they're God. No, God is saying a lot of y'all have helped people and nobody remembered you. Nobody cared to say, hey, you helped me get somewhere. You helped me with that. They just act like the things just happen out of nowhere. Like, stuff just happened. Like God did not place you in their lives. People are going to be so blessed that you were even born. Be like, thank God for your mom. Thank God for your dad. They're going to be so blessed that you're even alive. Okay, and they're going to even feel alive. They're alive to even meet you. Like, it's going to feel, everything's going to be rejuvenated. Some people on their, like, they literally want to die. They literally just want to go back into bad habits because stuff is not going their way. They want to go back into the devil type of territory because nothing's happening. But you are going to come at the right time, at that divine moment, and they're going to realize, like, hey, this is my moment. And they're going to take it. And they're going to appreciate you, and not take from you and be jealous of you. Okay? And that comes with destiny, friendships, anything. People that you're going to, like I said, employees, whoever that you're going to have. Also just like, just straight up people that are going to just be here for you. That's just it. People are going to pray for you. Everything. Not pray on you, but pray for you. Okay, it says the Israelites, I'm just going to go up a little further. In ancient Israel, this is off of Bible Hub. So if you read in BibleHub.com, it talks about even more than just like It'll say love or food or something like that, like very just like word, but actually have verses. It actually has more detail about everything. So it says, in ancient Israel, the concept of trust and security was deeply rooted in the covenant of relationship between God and his people. The Israelites were often reminded of their dependence on God for protection against enemies, provision in times of need, and guidance through life uncertainties. Trust in God was not only a personal virtue, but also a communal expectation, as the nation was called to collectively rely on God's faithfulness. God is faithful. God said, "I am faithful. You better start trusting in in me, in who I am, in that word. It is associated with me. Faithfulness come from me. You don't think I'm about to do that? You looking for people to be faithful and loyal? Look it from me. I'm going to put that in that person to see you as someone to cherish and respect. They're not just going to have that naturally in them. I put that in them. Okay, because that person is made from me. They're not made from the devil. This is naturally who they are because they were made from me. You're not gonna meet no more demonic kind of people that's sitting here wishing bad on you and talking bad about you and stuff like that. No, y'all had some friends that did witchcraft on you. You had people that you never thought would do it to you, talk bad on you and stuff like that. Guys, so let that stuff go, because some people are coming around that really want to have a better life too. And they're getting tired. You gonna meet people that have the same kind of story as you, as dating wise, friendship wise, stuff like that. They're gonna want something more for themselves as well. Okay, and all the things that will happen for you, good job, good house, car, friendship, a good man, they're gonna be happy for everything that is happening to you. All right. So that's what you need to be thinking of right now as you are telling yourself that it's not going to happen. Start putting your knees on that ground, floor, whatever it might be, and start praising God. All right. All right. So it says right here, Isaiah 41:4, who has done this and carried it through, calling forth the generations from the beginning, I, the Lord, with the first in them and with the last, I am he. God said, I am he. I'm the one you need to trust. I'm the one that's going to get this done. I am he. All right. So I carried everybody from the past to right now. I'm going to carry you, and I'm going to carry your generation. Okay. So let's get to this next one, 589. All right. 589 Strongs. All right. So it says to go away, to depart, traveling to a distant place. So I or me. So I. So you say I, myself. At this point, I'm moving. I, myself. So start saying that, decreeing, declaring that over your life. I am going to get this business. I am going to graduate college. I am going to be a new homeowner. I am going to be. You need to start decreeing and declaring that I is going to have everything that the Lord has placed in my heart, in my soul, and has gave me dreams and visions of. I am going to walk into that in this season. This is my golden season. I am walking into it. That's what you need to start saying that over yourself. That's what God is saying. Start speaking that over yourself. You know, it is, I'm away from home. So a lot of y'all gonna be going to another country. You're gonna be finally traveling. Some of y'all always said, I want to travel, but I never have the money. I never have the time. I got children to take care of. The parent ain't taking care of. That go for a man or a woman. You're taking care of the child. The other person's not. You know, people say they're gonna help you, but they didn't help you. You have a lot of stuff on your plate. Okay, but God is saying that you are gonna finally be able to depart from a city or state sometime and go travel. Okay, from your country. Some of y'all that stay in the country are going to be able to go to the United States. You're going to be able to live your life. And that's what God is saying. It says right here, indicating a departure from one people or a land. So some of y'all need to start departing from people in this season. And some people are going to depart from you. If you're going to start seeing people acting weird and strange and they leave, God is saying that you already knew that that person wasn't right. And also God is saying that you know from me or from whoever else, and from also the biggest thing of it all, biggest one of it all is God telling you that this person is not here to stay. Some people are going to have to go. Some things are going to have to go. You're going to start dealing with some stuff at your job. It's time for you to leave. You're going to start dealing with stuff in your city or state. Whatever that is, it's time for you to go. So departure, it says to journey, to travel. You are on a journey full of wonder, some little rough things on the side, but it's going to be just the best feeling when you finally get to your destination. Okay? So it says also purpose or mission. You are on mission. So no, it's not going to feel like, ooh, and ah, because you are on mission. You hear the prophets in the Bible, you see other children of God in the Bible. Mission was all not always perfect, but it was always worth it. Okay? So it's a to be or go aboard. So get ready, get packed up for whatever that is. Get prepared because you are literally about to get to your blessing. And the journey of yours is almost over, and you're finally going to get to what you've been needing to get to. You're almost there. You're one more or three more steps away. Yeah, somebody been seeing the number three. That could be an indication for you. But anyway, so or one, number one or number three or two, that too. So um, so 59, the Bible. I'm sorry, this is 69. I'm like, what? So you got 58:9 in the Bible. Alright, I'm just trying to see where I'm at. I'm just trying to see if I'm on this one or it is. I'm just gonna do 111. Alright, I'm sorry, I got 111 Strongs. I just want to see it was a 58:9, type of thing. Okay, so it says 111 unlawful. It says forbidden. The Strong's Concordance now. So it says according to divine or moral law. So, yeah. So God is saying that some people have did lawful access to your blessings. They've been doing witchcraft on you. Some generational things have been planted in your generational bloodline, and it was unlawful. It says law, custom. A lot of y'all been dealing with stuff that's been going on with the courts, with like having custody over children. Some of y'all been dealing with that, dealing with custody, dealing with wills and someone have died. Some of y'all been dealing with people playing around with your money, like stuff like that. When it came to a will, when it came to getting paid at work, when it's come to right now, and just having custody over your child, stuff like that. God is saying that that's going to be solved. You're going to have a court case, and that's going to go well. Some of y'all are dealing with like past DUI stuff, like parking tickets, stuff like that, and it's expensive. And you're on your last parking ticket, and you're in court right now. God said that's going to be solved, and take this as a blessing because this is impossible to the world for this to actually go through and go well. But it's yeah. A lot of y'all gonna get a loan. A lot of y'all gonna get a lot of things happening to you. A lot of money that been taken away from the devil. A lot of time is gonna be taken back to you. A lot of y'all are gonna have custody of your children. A lot of y'all gonna have things gonna be paid off like supernaturally. Things are gonna be like unexpected checks, unexpected things are gonna be happening to you that makes you be able to get to the next thing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting because it was something unlawful happening to you if you know it or not. And if you do know it and you've been praying over it, God is answering your blessing, like your prayer, and it's a blessing. It really is. God is answering your prayer. If you knew or know someone or something is doing something to you, God is saying, I'm answering it now. And you're going to see it. Right now, this is your moment. He is answering it. Okay, so it says Hebrews, well, here we are talking about it. Okay, so Hebrews 11, chapter 11, verse 1. Faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Okay, so start doing that. I am going to have this. I am going to have that. That is my portion. God said, you told me that I was going to be a mom. You told me I was going to be a father. You told me I was going to be entrepreneur. You told me I was going to be a boss. You told me I'm going to have a promotion. You told me I was going to get that car I keep looking at. That little cute car. That little small car. That nice Jeep. You said I was going to get that house with the nice driveway. You said I was going to have that. Then that's what I'm going to have. It says Ephesians chapter 1 verse 11. Says here, in him, it says, in him, we were also chosen, have been predestined according to the plan of him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of his will. So start asking God too. If it's in your will, then okay, God. If it's not, then okay, God. If it's in your will, God, all right. that kind of thing. So it says right here, 16 strong says doing well, desire longing. So this is also off of the Jason Weaver of Love Always um song I had to do, and that was off of let me see. And the song here, it is something this is off of my the other video I had to make. So some of these numbers, some of this is everybody that has been watching this, go back to this or watch it if you never have. But it says it's something that they wish they could say is. So listen to that, listen to this, and you will understand that a lot of y'all are basically getting restoration in your life. If you are a prodigal, whatever that might be, you're getting restoration. A lot of restoration. A lot of restoration. But anyways, I was like, "Oh, this looks like this is the other one." He's like, "Yeah, this kind of, this in the, a lot of things are connected to this." But anyway, you've been doing good. These last videos are all to this point. Whoever that's been watching this continually, it's all getting to this point. Basically, that's what God is saying. Um, you're doing well, you're doing good. It says doing good deeds or performing acts of kindness and righteousness. If you're just here for somebody, a listening ear, it's better than money, clothes, and everything. A lot of people, they need sex from you, they need food, they need water, a validation, whatever that is. And God is saying sometimes you can't even. I was just got done watching this video of these ladies I like to watch on TikTok, and I don't know if I forgot their name, but um they're in their 30s, African American. They're both best friends. They have a podcast. I love it. But anyway, they talk about how basically, like, sometimes people don't need a, oh, do this, oh, do that, and this and that, and maybe this will get better if you do it this way or that way. Sometimes people just need you to literally just listen. And you've been doing that. You have not been judging. You have not been, telling them what you should do or not do in this hour so much. A lot of y'all, you might have your you should do and not do stuff like that if you know God has, giving you what you need to do. But if you felt you were going too far, you shut your mouth, whatever that might be. You are literally been helping and blessing people with just your presence alone. And God is like, you've been doing good. Even though some people are very hard to deal with, you still giving them grace and mercy. How they have talked to you, treated you, in the past or even right now. God is saying, He's about to bless you. And you have been doing good. And you will see how that's going when you see this blessing. So James 1:6, James chapter 1 verse 6 says, but when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. So believe. Believe that God is going to bless you with this. Believe now. Believe that the Lord has told you. Believe that. In the mighty name of Jesus, believe that you are going to have this. So I'm also gonna look at 122 because I've been seeing that one. 122 Strongs. It says red. And it says goat like, and yeah, so it says red. So goat and so goats means metaphor of symbol disobedience and sacrificial rituals. Okay, so red can be like blood of Jesus or blood of sacrifice. And God is saying that, yeah, some people have been doing sacrifices against you so you will die or never even have the blessing. If you've been feeling sickness or pains in certain parts of your area of your body, God is saying that some people have been trying to make sure, like, these people are really sick. Some people in the past that are gone, are trying to come back or trying to still linger around. Some of those people, the very people that's making sure that you will never have anything. So with that being said, if you know who that is or not, it says to be red or Rudy. Some of y'all have a person that you know around you that used to get really red faced it when they got mad or irritated or frustrated. Like, I mean real red faced to the point they look like a tomato. You know? And how my grandmother says tomato, they look like a tomato, okay? They look very, 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 very much like angry. And you should know who that might be. Okay? And even spiritually if you know it or not. But that person, knows that you're going to get something. They don't know what it is because they've been so much in divination and doing so much spells that they act like you don't know and they act like you'll never know. But honey, some of y'all just finding out right now. But yeah, somebody's been doing some sacrificial rituals to make sure you'll never have something. And God is like, they doing all this stuff, draining their blood, draining this thing, this animal that I have made, doing this at certain times of night, certain times in the month, certain times in the week, and they still not going to succeed. Okay, so yeah, what a waste. Anyways, it says right here, red. Somebody's favorite color is red. Okay, passion, stuff like that. Okay, and it also means somebody's hair is red. So some of y'all actually have naturally red hair. Some of y'all have dyed your hair red. You have hair extensions, whatever that could be, dyed your hair. Um, so yeah, okay, and yeah, symbolize life and vitality, as well as sin and sacrifice. So some people, from all the disobedience they have been doing, that God told them stop doing. Trust and believe. God's like, oh yeah, keep going. No, trust and believe. God is not saying that. He's like, yeah, keep going. No, He's saying like stop doing what you're doing because you are going to get the wrath of me, and they're going to experience that. And when that witch and warlock is off to the side wherever they go, that's when you're going to see the blessings coming to you. So a lot of times they got to get humble so then you will get blessed. That's just how it's going to go. Genesis 1:22 said, God blessed them and said, be fruitful and increase in number and fill the water in the seas and let the birds increase on the earth. So God wants you to be fruitful, whatever He put inside of you. Not just about your womb, but some of y'all, yes, your womb, honey. Okay? Yes. All right, your seed, y'all together, you and your spouse, you're going to have children, all that kind of stuff. You're going to get blessed in a lot of ways. I see a lot of things happening right now. I see a lot of feasting right now. I see a lot of stuff. It's going to be a lot of, I see a feast in the fields right now for children of God. It's going to be such a mighty feast that is going on. Very, very full, very satisfied. That's what I'm seeing from this right now. And I see white, like purity. If y'all been seeing white a lot, or the word purity, that is what's going on. I see a lot of white. A lot of white. God is going to really touch a lot of y'all and purify you from inside out. That's why this season been so tough. He's purifying you. He wants you to keep this blessing, not let it go. So you are being purified in this season. So that's why stuff been going on. You are being purified. All right. All right, so it goes to a process with those machines, I believe. They do the purification type of things. That's what's going on with you. They're purifying the nasty gut stuff in your body, whatever that is. God been telling you to eat different, whatever that. You got to get yourself ready for these blessings, honey. Okay, it says right here, Romans 12:2 says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Things are about to be renewed, purified inside of you. Some people around you gotta let them go because they don't want to be purified, honey. They like it nice and guttered. Okay? They like it nice and sewered. Like sewage. They like it that way. And you don't. The people that have did witchcraft on you, the people that continue trying to do that, they're going to realize that they have decided to let things of the world and things of like the flesh and the envy and jealousy get around and inside of them. And they're going to see how much that's going to ruin their life. It's already ruining their life now, but it's ruining. So much more than ever when they see it. So it says, be transformed, discerns God's will, live on mission, die to yourself. So if you've been having to fast a lot, been thinking about fasting, stuff like that, God is trying to purify that body, honey, for this very blessing. Purify your spirit. Because something is coming to you. And it's coming to you right now. So I done did everything I can do right now. So God bless you all. I hope this was very informative. I had a long time on this, but I just wanted to let y'all know that. Hold on, I wanted to look at this too when she says strumming. Hold on, I just want to know what that means. Strumming. Hold on, strumming. Oh, and if, like I said on the other video, if you watch it, if you supposed to be doing any type of music, music for God, like gospel music, whatever that is, making clothing for God, like like jewelry that have stuff about Jesus or God, or stuff about like clothing, like actual fashion. Because this is an outfit actually about God. I didn't make it though. I got it from somebody. But I'm just saying is, God is telling you to get into that stuff. Get into that. Because the very things that God has implanted inside of you, it's what's going to get you to where you need to be. All right, somebody's going to be captivated by you. If you've been doing stuff and you have been posting stuff online about anything about yourself, shoes designs, um, if you just been doing anything like motivational speaking, whatever that there might be, drawing, painting, it's going to be seen, it's going to be noticed, it's going to be noticed in a lot of places. A lot of y'all are going to be like literally like iconic for whatever that you do in your family or in like the community or the world. So, um, yeah, so playing the God, so representing his glory. You are representing his glory when you decide to go in obedience. And like I said, some people are going to see it. They're going to see that kind of light inside of you, and they're going to try to dim it. Dim it right now and dim it in the future. But God is trying to have you have that type of strong will, type of attitude that, hey, I heard you, but I didn't really hear you, honey. It went through here and went out the other. That kind of thing, right? Um, so yeah, you'll be actually, some of y'all haven't even seen in so long. Y'all used to sing when you walked, cooked, showered. You don't even have that joy in you anymore. Some of y'all will be singing again. You'll have desire to sing again. You'll have desire to be free again. Inside, you are free. You are free from the bondage of the devil. Oh God. And this freedom will take you far. And you will feel it. You will feel the lightness of the load very soon in the mighty name of Jesus. Because this is implanted inside of you. God does not want a heavy burden on you when it's your gift and it's your rightfully own position to have this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Things are going to be planted. I see a woman touching a flower and it's planted inside of her. And I literally seeing the flower she's literally now a big, huge flower. Her body is made out of flowers. I see, look like a dandelion. It looks like some type of red, yellow rose, like a yellow flower. I see it. That's what her eyes are like, a yellow flower. God is saying something is coming inside of you. Something is being birthed. So many things in your body, from the tip of your hands to the soles of your feet, from the top of your head. God is saying something is being planted inside of you. You are blooming. You are blossoming. You are beautiful. Everything of you is just stunning. Everything of you. You will be attracting a lot of things differently, a lot of animals differently. Things are going to be happening to you. You're going to feel it. You'll see God in a different way in this season, nature wise. You're just going to feel him. You're going to see him. Something is being planted inside of you in this hour. God bless you all. Bye.